My vision is for success. Today we're going to look at a presentation and discuss what it's going to take for us to achieve success. This isn't going to be a quick fix by any stretch of the imagination, and I can assure you, though, if you stick through the process and come along beside me, there's going to be rewards that you can hardly measure. There are 5 things that I would like to talk about with you today, and leading into the expectations and setting the tone for this year. The first one will be a brief introduction of myself, and then I will follow that up with every student every day. Trust the process. Be the best that you can be. And this is a journey, not a destination. I'd like to start off by introducing myself. My name is James Crouse. These are my 4 wonderful children. We have 3 girls and a boy, and my wife Amanda and I. The other thing that I am is a coach. I have been a high school varsity soccer coach since I have been in the education field. And last but certainly not least, I'm an educator. And I chose this particular picture due to the fact that there are so many things that go into education and being an educator, and I'm not going to take the time to go over every single one, but you do see vision there in the middle. Learning is large, and communities. And like I said before, we are going to focus on success of student achievement through everything that we do. So with that being said, we're going to go on to every student every day. I'd like to show you a quick video that I thought summed up my beliefs on what we should do with individual students on a daily basis.
One day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy picking up starfish and throwing them into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Excuse me, but what are you doing?"
The boy
The boy
replied,
replied,
throwing
"Throwing
starfish back
starfish
into
back
the
into
ocean.
the ocean.
The sun
The
is
sun is
rising and
rising
the
and
tide
the
is
tide is
going
going
out.
out.
I
I
don't throw them back. They'll
They'll
die."
die."
The man
The
laughed
man
to
laughed to
himself
himself
and
and
said,
said,
"But there's
"But there's
too
too
many
many
starfish.
starfish on this beach.
You can't
You can't
possibly
possibly
make a
make a difference."
After
After
listening
listening
politely,
politely,
the
the
boy
boy
bent
bent
down,
down,
took
picked
another
up another
starfish,
starfish,
and
and threw it into the ocean.
Then
Then
turning to the
turning to the
man,
man,
he
he
said,
said,
"I made a
"I made a
difference
difference
to that
to that
one."
one."
Yeah, I couldn't really sum that up any better. I would like for you guys to do me a favor now. All of you should have your roster from that we issued you this year, and I'd like you to take out your roster right now, if you would, please. We're going to do a little project, and it's really quite simple. I want you to look down each of the students that you have, and you need to realize that you are that little boy to those 20 students. Obviously, we have upwards of 500 students in the entire school, and so that can seem like a daunting task. But when you think of it in terms of 20 to 22, 23 students at a time, each of us can do our part when it comes to that. The next thing I want to talk about is a process and how we need to trust the process. I'm going to read a brief story, and it's a story of the Chinese bamboo tree. Oh, wow. You take a little seed and you plant it. You water it and you fertilize it every single day for an entire year, and nothing happens. The second year, you do the same. Water it and fertilize it for an entire year, and still nothing happens. The third year, you water it and fertilize it, and nothing happens. How discouraging could this be? But after the fifth year, you continue to water and fertilize that seed, and something miraculous happens. During the fifth year, the Chinese bamboo tree sprouts and grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. Student success is much like the growing process of the Chinese bamboo tree. If we're going to achieve student success, we need to do those mundane things day in and day out, and for this case, maybe even for 5 years. My question to you is, are you fertilizing and watering your bamboo tree? Something I want you to think about over the course of this year. Trust. Trust is going to be extremely important to see this through to the process. You have to trust that this process is effective and that we're going to bear fruit during this process. So Webster's dictionary says that trust is a belief that someone or something is reliable, good, honest, and effective. I saw this quote and I just had to use it today in this presentation. It basically hits the nail on the head for pretty much everything that I want to accomplish this year. Hold the vision. Drop the excuses. Remember your why. Those are our students. We always need to remember our why. There's going to be obstacles. We talked about it in the beginning. If we can persevere through those obstacles, we will succeed. And then trust the process. This isn't going to be something that overnight we're going to have the best test scores in the state of Texas. This is something that's going to take time. It's going to take energy. You're going to have to invest in these students. Be the best that you can be. One thing that I promise that I will do is give you every opportunity to succeed. We will give you every opportunity that you have, whether that's through staff development or going off to do some things specific to your area of expertise. But John Wooden, famous basketball coach, said success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction, knowing you did your best to become the best you're capable of becoming. And I read that quote a while back, and it just really spoke to my soul about just doing your best, giving it everything we got for these kids, no matter what that looks like. It's going to be different for each of you. But if you can look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and said, I gave my best, then that's all I'll ever ask of you. The things we will do specifically to achieve success, and I'm not going to go into great detail. Obviously, over the course of the year, you will experience these things, but here's just a quick laundry list for you. We'll have PLCs, professional learning communities. Everything is going to be vertically and horizontally aligned, whether that's our curriculum, even student discipline. I mean, I could go on and on. Staff development will make sure to give you every opportunity that you have, whether that's on campus, off campus, going to your professional conventions, things of that nature. And then we'll also have a teacher program where we will mentor each other, whether we are novice teachers, brand new teachers, or we're teachers that have been here for a long time. There's always something that we can learn. Attitude and effort are everything. This is something that I just believe in with my soul. I believe that if we have the right attitude and we give everything that we have, ultimately we will be successful. A couple of things I like to say are smiles go miles. You don't know how you're going to affect someone by just giving them a smile, just making eye contact. You never know what a student's going through. You never know what another professional is going through, a faculty member or a staff member. So we want to go that extra mile and give them a smile. And ultimately, you are the variable. You are what is going to give us the success. I, as a administrator, will give you every tool that you possibly can have, but you're the one who gets to touch the lives of those students. You're the one who will ultimately make the difference. We're going to give you the tools, but you need to go out there and take the vision that we're giving you today and put feet to it and get it to the point where the kids are achieving the success that we need. Last thing I want to talk about is how we're on a journey. We haven't reached a destination. So a couple of things I'll probably tell you on a daily basis is we want to get better every day. There's no excuse for not getting better. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards, and we'll look at that in greater detail throughout this year. But we always want to be moving forward, whether we're reading the latest literature, watching another teacher, a master teacher. But we want to get better every single day, learning from our kids. Oh my goodness, there's so much that we can learn from not only each other, but from our kids. And also from our mistakes. Wow. That's something that's so important. If we never we all make mistakes. So, and either you can learn from them or you can repeat them. And those are the only two options that you have. And so I highly recommend that we're learning from our mistakes. We want to be a lifetime learner, and I touched on that a little bit earlier. We're talking about getting better every day and being a lifetime learner, being learned in our field, being a master in what we do. And last, just laugh and have fun. We get to spend our days working with kids every single day. You don't know the impact that you're going to have on your students. We are so blessed to be able to do what we get to do. For most of us, it's not a job, it's a calling. And I hope that that's the case for you. So ultimately, everything we do is to have one goal in mind. We're going to have laser focus to accomplish this, and that's our student success. They are our why. Our words and our actions and our vision will be for their success. I look forward to getting to know each of you. I look forward to working with you all. We will have highs and lows this year, but together we can and we will do right by these students. My expectations for myself will be of the utmost highest. For you will be extremely high, and for the students as well. It is going to be a great year.